Guys, welcome back. And wow, I was not ready for this. Let's just jump straight into the chaos because things are spiraling fast. So here's what we know, or at least what the show is heavily hinting at. Ren is about to drop a bombshell on Jacob. And not just any news. We're talking about the kind of information that makes your stomach drop before your brain even processes it. The kind that changes everything. And let's be real here. All signs point to Grayson. We've already seen the spoilers. Grayson gets stabbed. Not just a minor injury. This is brutal. He's bleeding out, alone. No help, no rescue. No miracle doctor rushing in at the last second like we sometimes get in Soapland. And here's the terrifying part. What if no one finds him in time? What if this isn't another fake out? What if Grayson actually dies? Yeah, let that sink in. My personal take and why this hurts. Okay, I need to be honest with you guys. I don't want Ashley to suffer anymore. I'm serious. The men around her, they've been lying, manipulating, hiding things, and she's the one paying the emotional price. So part of me, yeah, I said it, part of me hopes Grayson is gone. Not because I hate him, not exactly, but because his existence in this story, it's toxic. It keeps dragging everyone deeper into lies and danger. And here's where it gets really twisted. What if Ren is the one who killed him? I know, that sounds extreme, but think about it. Ren has been operating in the shadows for a while now. Calculated, quiet, dangerous. The kind of character who doesn't act unless there's a reason. If Ren took out Grayson, that's not random. That's strategy. Jacob's implosion. Now let's talk about the real victim here. Not physically, but psychologically. Jacob, because if Grayson dies, Jacob is done. And I don't mean sad for an episode done. I mean spiral into darkness done. Why? Because Grayson isn't just some side character in Jacob's life. He's the key, the informant, the only reliable link Jacob has to that illegal plasma trafficking network. Without Grayson, Jacob loses everything. His investigation, his leverage, his direction, and worse than that, he gains something much heavier. Guilt. Let's be real for a second. Jacob pushed Grayson. He put him in danger, whether intentionally or not. His actions set this whole chain reaction in motion. So if Grayson dies, that blood isn't just on the attacker's hands. It's on Jacob's conscience. And I honestly think the writers are setting us up for a massive character shift here. We might be looking at a darker, more reckless Jacob moving forward, someone driven not by justice but by regret. And this is where it gets genius. Because if you've been watching Beyond the Gates closely, you'll notice a pattern. This show loves consequences. Every action, no matter how small, comes back hard. Think about past storylines where characters thought they were in control, only to have everything collapse because of one overlooked detail. That's exactly what's happening here. Jacob thought he could play both sides, use Grayson, control the situation. But the show is basically saying, nope, you don't get to walk away clean. Leah versus Leslie. Now, let's talk about another storyline that is quietly turning into a war. Leah, Marcel, Leslie. Oh boy. So Leah is not buying this whole Leslie is harmless act. Not even for a second. And honestly, I'm with her. Because let's not forget, Leslie has already tried to sabotage Laura. Twice. That's not a mistake. That's a pattern. That's intent. So when Leah calls her out, that's not drama. That's accountability. But of course, Leslie doesn't see it that way. She's furious. She feels attacked, humiliated. And she makes it very clear. She's not going to let this go. Character analysis. Leslie isn't a victim. Let me say this loud and clear. Leslie is not upset because she's being slandered. She's upset because she got caught. Big difference. And this is something I love and hate about her character. She's manipulative, but she also genuinely believes she deserves better. That kind of mindset, it makes her unpredictable. Dangerous, because she's not just defending herself. She's planning revenge. The real threat, now here's the twist. that a lot of people are underestimating. Leah is not someone you want to mess with. She's not loud. She's not chaotic. She's strategic. She has power in the hospital, influence, access, and now she has motivation because this isn't just personal anymore. Leslie's actions have damaged the hospital's reputation. That makes it institutional. And when something becomes institutional, it becomes serious. The big question, can Leah prove it? Here's where things get tricky. Everyone knows Leslie did something shady, but knowing and proving, two completely different games. So how does Leah win this? I've been thinking about this a lot, and I actually agree with your theory and your friends because, yeah, time has passed. Evidence fades. People forget, but not everything disappears. Possible ways Leah cracks the case? Security footage hospitals are full of cameras. Even old footage could reveal suspicious patterns. Staff interrogation. Not everyone is loyal. Pressure the right person and secrets start leaking. Medical inconsistencies. Records don't lie unless someone altered them. And if they did, that's another crime. And here's the thing I truly believe. Every crime leaves a trace. The real question is, does Leah have the patience to follow it all the way? Final theory, collision course. Now let me throw something wild out there. What if these two storylines collide? Think about it. Illegal plasma trafficking, hospital corruption, Leslie's shady behavior, Grayson's accident. What if this isn't coincidence? What if it's all connected? Because if that's the case, then we're not just watching separate dramas. We're watching a system unravel. A lot of fans are focusing on the surface level drama, who's dating who's fighting who. But the real story, it's about consequences, secrets, and the cost of playing dangerous games. Grayson might be the first domino to fall, but he won't be the last. And you guys tell me, am I overthinking this? Or is this show quietly building towards something massive? Because if I'm right, we are not ready for what's coming next. And honestly, I can't wait.